amazing that we
Yes.
all tested 2 hours ago, and we were so excited that we said we gotta share today this on the devs update. So I'm gonna start with Anis first because I know that he will now talk for 5 minutes and then he will be quiet until the end. Anis, how are you doing?
Yo, yeah. All good, all good. Not bad to be honest. I'm excited to see if we can break what we're gonna break today. That'll be interesting. It's a nice next step. And it will be, continued in that trajectory. I think users will see some things that they've been wanting to see with whatever they're gonna try and break. But yeah, from my side, super exciting. Lots of things happening. We are rolling into the third quarter of the year, and coming at the end of this month, right? So July, August, September, more big things planned. And it's an exciting quarter for us, right? We've got quite a bit to do in terms of what we want to get out for the community. That includes quests, it includes potentially crafting, it includes seasons, it includes other things that I probably shouldn't mention yet. More games. So it's going to be super fun. And we're going to keep building. So
I mean, the quests are already there, right? The quests are already there. We are now talking about the more advanced quests where, more.
Oh yeah. So right now, the quests are quite passive, right? So, you go on, you attach, some items, and it's just time based, right? You just have to wait. We want to do some more active quests. So we're going to see how we tie quest systems with our games, get users to do certain actions to unlock rewards from certain quests, and we want to improve the rewards for quests as well, right? Because right now I think a lot of it's more like an achievement or some resources that we're offering. So we want to look at, okay, what more can we do and how do we evolve this quest system and do it in the right way. And one of the things that we want to do further down the road is offer the questing API out to other third-party devs and Web 3.0 partners and say, look, guys, incentivize your users to engage because they can engage with your ecosystem through our questing API. So it'll be super cool what we're doing. Yeah, just no concrete dates on when that stuff is coming out, but yeah, it's fun working on it.
I mean, most of what you mentioned is going to be rolled out in Q3, right? As season and new games and quests, crafting, all that stuff. So, I hope that's not a lot of pressure, Maheen. But I think we can say that Q3 is going to be very, very big for Virtua. A lot of things that were in development in Q1, in Q2 are going to roll out in Q3, and it's going to be fun.
For sure.
Okay, so Maheen,
Yes.
I'm gonna ask you to first of all, what we need to do, you, me, and Anis, we need to mute ourselves, and then please share the link. If you don't hear anything, you probably muted the site. You can't mute the site, guys. We are gonna try the voice over IP. So when you come in, you need to hold M, and then you can speak. I don't know if Maheen has blocked you to speak, but this is what we are trying right now. Let me also share screen for the ones who are on the phone and can't see what's happening. So here I am.
Y'all can speak.
No one's blocked yet.
Behave, guys.
Hi,
Hello, who is this?
it's Dave.
Hey, Dave. Nice to hear from you.
I'm sad that I'm not breaking stuff.
Yeah. How do you like the sound? I think it's really quality. Like I really like how it sounds. For me, it's even better than on Discord.
Yeah, really cool.
Come to your new small room, everyone.
And this is the new small room. It's enlarged small room. As you can see, it's quite bigger than the old one. So you're going to be able to fit a lot more stuff in it. Mahin, how many people can join the room? I think it's 25. It should be 25. Right now we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Guys, to speak, you need to hold M and then talk. And you need to give all the how is it called?
The permission?
S. All the permissions above.
Dude, so many users like Shags. I see him at the top of the leaderboard. In the riddles.
Oh yeah, Shax is always very competitive at everything he does. And not just
We have
him.
Dave here, and I know I've seen him active on Discord like a lot.
Shag is my hero.
Shax is everyone's hero. He's just like Glenn.
Ben is also my hero.
Oh god, so many new characters to make. Glenn, Dave, Shags.
By the way, Mahin, why
Many.
are you mayonnaise? Why is your name mayonnaise?
It's so like interested in combining words that don't make any sense. So mayonnaise is a play on my name Mahin, and it sort of became my pen name like a while ago. So now everybody knows me as mayonnaise.
Nice, nice, nice. Hey, I see Tony in. Hey, Tony. J-Easy. Ah, all the boys are almost in. Almost everyone who's on the PC right now. Mahin, when will we see this on the mobile? When will people be able to use this voice over IP and all that on the mobile build?
So we plan once we get the Cardano Crypts final and ready, all the requirements are done, we will like then work on the mobile. And mobile will have all of these features. Um, Customization and the voice over IP.
Nice. So when that is done, we're gonna have the weekly updates here in the crypts for 25 people. First come, first serve. That's how it is, guys. No, I'm joking. We're gonna try to, we're gonna try to make this rooms accept more people and all that. So we're gonna be able to really have devs update here. And great job to the developers. I think it is the quality of the sound is really amazing. I was super impressed today. Tell me guys what you think, but I think it's really, really cool.
Really proud about.
I'm outside
being
waiting
the
for you
first
guys.
speaking in the
I
group.
can't join. The room is full.
Should we jump back on Discord now so everyone can have some fun as well? So they can jump in. I'm gonna jump out because the room is full and people can't go in and test. So I'm gonna jump out and so Wendy can come in. Bye bye. Okay, back to Discord. That was fun.
It's
Yeah,
It's loading
but
for.
we didn't break it.
We didn't break it, yeah. Kinda sad. But anyway, Maheen, when is 1.8 launching?
So this what you guys saw was a little demo for 1.8, and hopefully you guys will get to experience this on your own cribs soon, maybe as early as next week.
Awesome. Well, from what I've heard, it's gonna be Wednesday next week, but we will announce and we will release the release note of 1.8 with all the features, and then we start looking into the 1.9, which is gonna be the last one in this series of the updates. Then we focus on developing the mobile version and the Ethereum, and yeah, that's where we go to 2.0. So a lot of exciting stuff coming. We have so much more ideas about the trips. Keep the ideas coming, guys. We appreciate, and as you saw, we know it took a while, but we integrated everything that was desired by the community and the stuff that you guys asked for. So if you have more ideas, if you have more wishes, Maheen can't wait to put everything in the plan and start developing. Right, Maheen?
Oh yeah, for sure. I was very excited about this whole crib thing. Ben is actually in the crib and she's talking and I can hear her in my ears.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy will have daily sessions now in there. As soon as this is released, I know Wendy will have daily
Yeah.
sessions there.
So, like, I really wanted us for have an EMA in the crib when we launched the voice over IP. So it was a really nice demo that everybody enjoyed. I really like the positive feedback and everything. That motivates me a lot.
Yeah, yeah, really, really good. Yeah, Tony Squatch. There, we will need to figure it out, and we're gonna get that feedback from you guys using it. What did you need to press? What did you need to give? What permissions did you need to give? For example, myself today when we were trying, I had the problem when I didn't hear anyone, but then I figured out what happened. As I muted the on the browser, right? When you have on the top that speaker, I muted it, and of course, because I wanted to mute the music, I muted everyone as well, so they could hear me, but I couldn't hear anyone. And I went through all the settings and change headset, change speakers, everything, and then I realized that I clicked the mute button. So, but yeah, we still have a lot of ideas, and we're gonna change the button because today when we were testing, right, Maheen, we figured out that M is not the best button to use, so we're going to change that tomorrow or in coming days. So when the build is out, we're going to have it's going to be a bit different, but as long as it works as it should, that was the key. And it's not a proximity based, right? It's space based, so it doesn't matter.
It's not proximity based.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jay, easy. You will have to find the riddle in another crib.
Yeah.
I got really excited at seeing the response to the riddles. Yeah, because there were so many riddles that I was like, okay, this one is really hard to find. And then 2 minutes after the riddle was released, Discord has screenshots on here's the item.
Yeah. Lots of these guys, they spent a lot of time in that crib, already finding a lot of items, but I don't know if anyone found all of them yet. So we're gonna see. But guys, I don't know if you know, but Maheen was actually the one who was the lead on the crib, on the Guardian crib. So show some love for Maheen in the chat for the great job that she did with that crib. Really, really amazing job. I think everyone who plays it loves it. So great job, Mahin. I know we pushed you. I know we pushed you a lot, but it was the end product is really amazing.
Yeah, it was worth it. You pushing us, it was worth it.
Anis, would you like to add anything so you don't fall asleep?
No, I'm still here. I'm listening. I'm enjoying it. Ditto. Big respect to Maheen and the team for the work they've done with the cribs and the riddles. Right, there's been a lot of effort that's gone in there, and we're going to keep improving, getting better, and doing more with everything we do. So a big shout out to the team there. Yeah, I think
You know
I
what?
don't like either.
What I want to go over. I don't know if a lot of people watched the Endmaker live show the other day, right? And then I saw that Wookie actually shared the clip, which never should be out there. Travis is not here, but he shouldn't be sharing this clip with Endmaker. He had some complete different clip to share, but I think there some confusion came up, and he shared the clip with the Endmaker that was meant for something completely different and for something later. But now that it's out there, right, I think we can dissect it a bit, you and me. And maybe you can tell me what we are looking, for example, here.
So I wasn't watching your stream. Oh, that got out?
Yep. thanks to Travis and Endmaker. So yeah.
Yeah, so this is
Yeah.
super alpha at the moment. We've been working with the team to create a avatar builder that's our own, because we are going to use Ready Player Me. A lot of people are going to instantly ask, you got Ready Player Me out there, why aren't we using that? We are going to use Ready Player Me as well. A lot of you guys have avatars with them. We want to use them in our worlds. But the avatar builder, what's interesting there is that it gives us control over what we can do with the avatars, the animations we put in the avatars, the traits that we put on the avatars, the wearables that we have with the avatars. It allows us to build our own line of social metaverse avatars that can be used by our community and our people based on what we know you guys need and want. Obviously, with a third party, we get we have issues. Going with Ready Player Me, where there are lots of constraints, right, on what we can do. Even though they've got a really finesse system and it's done really well, and there's a lot of people integrating with it, it's still constraining. And then also, looking at future plans and keeping the avatar builders, I think 90%, unless it should be a free functionality for the metaverse. And then if people want to buy certain wearables or premium items, then they can pay to unlock them, right? So being able to do that in the right way for our community, this gives us the power to. There's a question here: is this integrated with Ready Player Me? It's not integrated with Ready Player Me. It's a solution that will run alongside anyone that wants to use Ready Player Me. The reason we want to have our own is so it's easier for us to integrate the avatars into our games and into our virtual spaces. More our games, right? So we've got certain games that we are looking to build and are building that will have needs for advanced customization that we can't do with Ready Player Me. So that's the reason we're building it. We're getting a first phase board that the guys have been working on for 6 months now. Oh, does everyone know about this game? Have they seen this game?
I mean, probably just here on this clip, right? But I don't think
Yeah.
we showed it apart from this clip. I don't know if we shared anything from this game, but
This is super simple game. I think people have seen the next one. The Digbot is a super simple mobile game, which is cool. Hyper casual. We are building a bunch of those games. Ooh, there's a lot in this video. Everyone's seen Jetman. There was a mention of VR. We are exploring the VR space again with a certain priority after the Apple announcement and then the new Meta Quest announcement for the next iteration. It seems like mixed reality XR is really going on its next cycle of interest. So we want to see what we can do in that space as well. Single sign-on, all our games. Your virtual account can be used across all our games. And then data, leaderboard data, any quests and stuff will be collated. This will contribute to XP. That unlock certain things in our Prime dashboard. So there's a lot going on. I don't know if I can. Yeah, go on. The clip's out. So
the clip's not over yet.
You just showed the avatar bit, right? And I didn't realize that this clip had gotten out.
Those are the Jetmans. Everyone knows the Jetmans yet.
Yeah, this is really a private room clip that was used to work on partnerships, right?
What about this one?
Is that the medium clip?
Medium
Yeah,
clip,
we
medium
will
clip. That's a
explain-
medium clip.
We're
Is
just
that-
gonna roll this one out. We're not gonna comment.
Yeah. There's something coming. For more for users that don't own a crib, and don't own land. That's going to be interesting. So we'll dig into that more. But that room is all about gaming, and loading up the games. We always said that we'll do like the virtual hub.
Yeah, but don't worry, guys. We are not giving any cribs or anything like that to anyone. Just so
It's not like that.
don't explode on Anis because he said
they
that.
don't own land.
They don't own.
Permissions.
Yeah,
they can't.
It's more of a
customize
show.
them.
It's more of a show than
Exactly.
anything else. Yeah. So people can try the feature. It's like we had before. I don't know if you guys remember, but 3 years ago, we had the Fan Cave and the Terra Dome for anyone who came in. Right, he was able to go into Terra Dome. He was able to go into Fan Cave and try stuff. Just that this time it's a lot more different.
Travis
Okay.
giving all the alpha away here.
Travis gave all the alpha away, man. Like,
Really?
I really need to talk with him. No, Tony. No, he didn't get in trouble. Of course not. But I didn't know the in the morning when I came to Discord and I saw that clip from Wookie. I was like, how did this came out? And I was like texting mods right away. How did Wookie get this clip? And they were like, I don't know. He just somehow got it. And then Wookie texted me and he said, yeah, I got it here, and he gave me the link to. He gave me the link to the NMaker YouTube. I was like, oh, that makes sense. So, all good. No, nothing that special. But I'm really happy that it's you can see what we are working on. But to answer, who asked? Wait, who was confused? Twisted Thinker, yes, he was confused. Are we moving away from reflex as avatars? No, definitely not, and we never will, right? But we are just giving another option for the avatars for new people, gamers or whatever, who come in and can connect to it better, right? Or easier, right? Because I know that reflex are something that we are all very fond of, especially us, the team, and you guys who've been with us for a while. But for someone coming in new, they don't mean much, right? They are as that hovering robots, funny looking, and and the human avatar is more of something that they are used to from games. I'm talking Web 2 players coming in to Web 3. So we are just giving options for easier adoption, for easier. Yeah,
100%. So we're doing like research and looking into avatars in a whole anyway. And what we're finding is that when the Web3 audience is great, and some of the gaming audience is great as well. They can have buy into a virtual avatar that isn't a humanoid, right? But when you're going beyond the market, look at those casual gamers or the mass market, right? They have a much more of an emotional tie-in with humanoids, which is why the robot reflex doesn't necessarily appeal to the mass market. So we'll still have reflex, we'll still have then we have the humanoid avatars on the side. So don't worry, they're not going anywhere, and there's always more that we're going to be doing with the reflex.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
IP that we're very proud of and we love.
yeah, and it's definitely that's one of our IPs and one of our most loved IPs, right? So it's definitely not going anywhere, and they will be getting, even the old ones will be getting more and more utilities. I don't know if you remember, but even Jahanzeb said that we will be integrating all the VFlex into the Jetpack game, right? So that's another thing.
Yeah.
So, and that's just gonna grow. They are 3D. They are we can do basically anything with it. So expect probably more games in the future with the VFlex, more utility, all that stuff. So no, don't worry.
Human avatars have tails, Yaka.
Yeah.
Why
And
not?
imagine.
I mean, we could do. We don't have at the moment, from what I've seen, but we could do.
Well, but again, right, for VR, you're gonna need VFlex. You can't use I don't think you can use VR in a human body. It doesn't make any sense, right? Because then you would need to move and you will get motion sickness. That's why the VFlex are without.
Yeah, so
legs.
that's a historic problem, right? So they used to not have legs, but if you look at the latest MetaQuest and even the Vision Pro, they've seemed to, because the refresh rate and the response rate's so much better, that motion sickness is gone, right? So I think even earlier this year, or tail end of last year, Facebook Meta did the big release. We finally got legs, because in their metaverse they don't have legs either, right? And then they finally introduced legs. So I think legs will work in the VR spaces with the newer headsets. It doesn't work on the older headsets.
Didn't Meta gave up on the metaverse?
No. They're back on it now because of Apple, right? They're like, look, we're better than Apple because our headset's cheaper.
Oh my god. Yeah.
They are focusing. I think Vision Pro is super interesting, right? Because they've created us a VR operating system essentially, and they're going to have a app store where you can build lots of things in, and that's a familiar experience for users, right? So it'll be interesting to see what we can do. Initially, it's targeting productivity and people that want to have a big screen space. But it'll be interesting to see what app developers do. I can imagine lots of games coming out, lots of different ways to, maybe, you log on online with your friends to Netflix and you can all stream the same show together on a big screen, like a cinema screen, but all from home. Right? There's so many cool things you can do. So it's nice we're exploring that space. Vanes is asking, arcade machine where we scroll up and play Jetman on. So the arcade machine's super simple concept, right? It's a machine where you click on, you get a little UI that shows you available web browser based games that you can click on, and it will take you into a new tab. If I could get it working in the crib, that would be super cool, but it's not going to be you won't be able to play those games in the crib, but it will lead you to the games. But you'll see a collection of, it's be like a games library, right? So what's interesting is we've always been talking about building this virtual hub, right, Yaka? So the gamers lounge that we're building, I called it gamers lounge. That's probably more alpha than I need to. That we're building is kind of like the in between. A lot of the stuff we do in there, we're going to do on a bigger scale in the hub, but we wanted to give users something sooner, which is what we're doing with this medium crib, right?
And yeah, Twisted Thinker, don't worry. Stuff that is available, that is going to be available in the gamers launch, will also be available for the cribs. So for example, stuff like arcade machine, pool table and all that, it's going to come. It's going to come in the crib as well for you to put it in. You might need to craft it, but it's going to be there.
Yeah, those sorts of things will come in various shapes and forms and different ways.
Yeah.
And remember, what's interesting is the guys who have cribs will have different things, right? And access to things that anyone using the gamers lounge can't do. So
yeah. I mean, let's not spoil all the gamers launch. You know what's gonna happen in there and all that. Let's get people to test it out and to try it. But yeah, it's a fun concept, and it will bring a lot attention to cribs and condos in general, and that's what we want. From the Web2 users as well, not just for you guys and for all that, but for everyone coming in. We want to give them this metaverse experience. So they want more. So they want to explore more of this ecosystem. Okay, I think is there much to add? Maheen, would you like to add anything?
Oh no, we all have already showed so much already.
Too much, I guess. But it's
Yeah.
not my fault. It's not my fault. It's Travis's fault, and then Wookie's fault to share it. So I just wanted us to go over it, so we give it a bit of a background, so people know what they are looking at.
yeah.
The next, oh my God, Wendy, when are the next quests coming? They are coming. I think I can say this pretty confidently. I think, Anis, are they coming this week?
The additional quests.
Yeah, the additional quests, right? So still the
this week, if not next week, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think it's gonna be this week because we've already finished them up. But if not by the end of this week, it's gonna be next week. But it's still gonna be a passive quest, not active. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's the new quests are coming. But after that, we can start expecting a few new ways and new forms of quests launching in. Okay, I think that covered all. I think it was short and sweet. We tried the voice over IP. We showed minor bot game. We showed the larger crib, smaller crib. Sorry, larger smaller crib. We showed gamer launch. We showed player avatar. Lots of cool things. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thank you, Anis. Thank you, Maheen, for being the guest on today's Dev Update. Looking forward to next week and to find that we finally launched this 1.8. And one thing we need to mention: everyone who is using the small crib, when the small crib becomes bigger, you will need to update it. Or is it getting updated automatically, Maheen?
Yeah,
No, so
it's gonna get. Yeah, go on,
reset.
Liz.
Yeah, so the smaller crib, when the update comes out for it, because it's a shift in space and size, all the objects we have to reset because they won't be placed correctly. So they'll have to recustomize their cribs, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's yeah.
Well, gives you another reason, guys, to redecorate the small crib again and see how much more stuff can you fit in. When small crib biggerly, next week. Next week with 1.8 update. I think you missed it. We were there we were there at the start of the show. We tested voice over IP in it. So if you scroll up, I think the link is still active. Maheen shared the link. You can go in. You can see. You can try voice over IP if anyone's still in there. Yeah, thank you for being, the very good sport every day and helping people find, riddles and items. But yeah, that's it from my side. Have a great day, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good night, wherever you are, and stay crypto. Bye bye.
Adios. Bye bye.
Bye.